Hey, what's up guys, Chips here, and welcome back to another build tutorial. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make your own Lego store. Here are all the materials that you will need. The plot of land that you'll need for this build is 26 this way by 24 this way. Alright, so I've got some white concrete here, and from this point here, I'm going to go across 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that, and then I'm going to go up 5 on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm just going to fill in this whole area just to form some sort of square. Like that. And then I'm just going to double it up on the other side. Just building it up. And then from this point here, I'm going to go across 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then on this block here, I'm just going to place a row of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm just going to thicken this by 2 on the other side here. Just like this. And then I'm just going to build this whole thing up so it's 11 tools. So I'm going to go up 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then just going to fill in this whole thing all the way up. And then after that, with some more concrete here, I'm going to build across 19 from this point here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Just like that. So if you've done everything right so far, this point should meet with the border here. And then once that's built, I'm just going to double up this. Just like that to meet here. And then from this point here, I'm going to go across 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to place a block on the 7th. And I'm just going to build this up to form some sort of upside down L shape. Just like this. So just connecting this bit here. And then I'm just going to double up this bit here as well. So just going to double that up. And then from this point here, I'm going to build 16 more across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Just like that. And then I'm just going to build this whole wall up. Just like this. So I'm just going to build the whole thing up. And then once that wall's all built up, on this side here, on the right side of this wall here, I'm going to place another bit of white concrete. So it should be aligning with the right side over there. And then again, I'm just going to build this up so it's 6 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. And then from the top bit here, I'm just going to build all the way across from this point to the top point there. So and then before we move on here, I'm just going to make this too thick. So with some white concrete, I'm going to go up 6. Just like that. And then on this wall here, I'm going to build this up 5. And then I'm going to build across 3. And then again, build that up. And then on this little L shape here, I'm just going to double this up. So just making that too thick. And then after that, I'm just going to fill in this whole area with some yellow wool. So I'm going to do this one inwards. So from this point here. And then I'm just going to build up the whole wall. And then once that's all built, I'm just going to join these 2 points together with some more concrete. So I'm just going to build a whole wall up, filling in this whole area. So to start off the roof here, so again with some more concrete. From this middle point here, I'm going to go out by 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then from this first block here, I'm going to build all the way across just to this wall here. And do the exact same thing on the other side. And then I'm just going to fill in these two areas up with the concrete. And then on this left side here, I'm going to build it out by 3. And then build along 3 again. And then I'm just going to do the same on this back wall here. So again, building out by 3 and then building across. And then finally building it out by another 3 on this side as well. So doing the same thing all the way around. And then just to fill in this gap here, I've got some yellow concrete. And then I'm just going to place this one above. And then I'm just going to cover the whole area with the concrete. I'm just going to do the windows. So I've got some like grey concrete here, which I'm going to use for the floor. So with this, I'm just going to go across 8 in this little gap here. And then again, I'm just going to go across in this kind of L shape to meet at that point there. And then with the glass panes here, I'm going to go across 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm just going to build this all the way up so it's 5 high. And then I'm just going to make it curve round and go in by 2. So just going to curve that round and then build it up. And then on this side here, I'm just going to put these glass panes in the L shape like this. And then I'm just going to build this all the way up so it's 5 high. What's next? So for the Lego logos, so for a little logo up here, I've got some red concrete, and from this point here, I'm going to go across 3. So 1, 2, 3. Leave a gap of 1 here, and then again another 3. And then I'm just going to place one yellow wall there, white wall there, and then black wall there. And then for the bigger logo here, from the second block here, I'm going to go across 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just build that up so it's a 4x4 square. And then once that's done, I'm going to show you how to create some banners for the logo here. And then with Meloom here, for the letters, all you're going to need is a black banner and your yellow and white dye. So firstly, so for the L, so with a banner here, I'm going to add in my white dye. And then firstly, I'm going to click on this shape here, just like that. And then I'm going to click on this one here as well. And then just to finish it off with some yellow dye, I'm going to do this whole border around it, just like this. Next up for the E, so again, another banner. And then I'm going to choose this shape here. Oh, realise I need white dye there. So I'm going to choose this shape here. Then I'm going to choose this one for the top, and then another one for the bottom, so it should look like a C. And then finally, just one middle one, like this. And then, again to finish, another border, like that. And then next up for the G, and I just realised you're going to need some black dye for the G. So again, with another banner, I'm going to put that in there, and then with some white dye, I'm going to choose this one here. I'm going to take that out. And then just with this black dye, I'm going to choose this one here. Just like that. I'm going to take that out so we won't need the black dye anymore. And then putting that back in there. I'm going to do one on the bottom, just like this. Another one of these on the side here. And then one more on the top. And then finally, just a border to finish it off. Like that. And then finally, for the O, again, another black banner, more white dye. And for the O, one of these top ones again on top. And then another one of them on the bottom, just like this. And then I'm just going to add two side, what are they called? Pale Dexters. I think that's what they are. So another one like that. And then another one on the right side. Just like this. And then again, finally, just to finish, another yellow border. So that should leave you with 4 banners here. So I'm just going to place these to spell Lego, just like that. There we are. So there we are. So there's our Lego logos all in place. So now for the flooring. So with some light grey concrete, I'm just going to fill in this whole floor, this whole area with it. So just going to fill it all up. Just going to fill in the whole area. And then one final thing on the outside here. So I've got some yellow wool and some concrete here. So from this block, I'm going to go across 2. So 1, 2. And then on the 4th block here, I'm going to place yellow wool. I'm just going to place 3 of them. And then with some yellow concrete, I'm going to place 3 next to that. So I'm just going to alternate this all the way up until a point here. So yellow concrete, more wool, more concrete, more wool, and then finally more concrete. So just do it up to this point where you've got 2 blocks on the side here. And then I'm just going to alternate this pattern so this whole wall becomes 4 high. And then finally, just to polish it off, I'm just going to do a whole smooth stone border around it. Now you don't have to do this. This is just for show, because if you're going to add this in a city or something, probably won't need to do this if you've already got all the pavement done. But just for a bit of extra, just for that extra bit of decoration, I'm just going to go around with this smooth stone. So I'm just going around just so it's one outwards of the whole building. No strict rules are doing this. I'm just doing this for personal preference. So moving on to the inside, so let's get rid of all these bats. So I've got some glowstone, some slabs, and an iron trapdoor here. So from this point here, going 6 across, and then up 3, I'm going to place 1 glowstone here. So just on the 3rd block here. And then I'm just going to build out 1 on the top, and then 2 on the side, just for a square. And then I'm just going to leave a gap of 3, and then build another 4. And another gap of 3. So I'm just making sure that all of these lights are 3 away from each other. And then around it, with some quartz slabs, I'm just going to surround it all the way around. And then for some more lights all the way around with some more glowstone. In this middle block here, so it should be aligned with this gap. So just on this middle bit, I'm going to place one glowstone. And then again, I'm going to leave a gap of 3 in between them. So I'm going to place another one here, another one here. Just do that on the left side as well. And then I'm just going to replicate this on the other wall, just here, making sure that they're aligned with each other. So again, one there, leave a gap, another one, leave another gap, just like this. And then for one extra light in the middle section here, I'm just going to add one more glowstone, like this. And then finally, just to make it look a bit neater, with some trapdoors, just going to put them over the glowstone. And then as you come outside, you can see the glowstone through the wall. And I just want to cover that up. So with some carpet, just going to neaten that off. Just going to place carpets on top of each one. So moving on to the interior. Over here, I'm going to add the pick and mix section. So with some white wool here, on the second block, I'm going to go across 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'm just going to go up another 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then just build the whole thing up to form some sort of wall here. And now for the pick and mix trays, I'm going to be using some banners. And now these are just banners with simple circles in them, just like that. So I've just made loads of these with different dyes. So if we come over to the loom here, if I put my banner in and the yellow dye, I use this pattern here. So it's just that little circle one. What's it called? Roundel. That's it. It's a roundel. So I just done that with loads of other different colours. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to randomly place them all over here. Just like this, just for the different trays of the pick and mix. So just going to alternate them, just wherever I feel like it. Just keep it random. Switch the colours up a bit. That. As you can see, once all the banners are placed, you've got this lovely wall where you can grab all your pick and mix and stuff. So firstly, I'm just going to get a till done here. So with some red wool, I'm just going to go across 4 blocks like this. So this block should be 9 blocks away from the wall here. So just place them, and then with some white wool, I'm just going to do a 2x2 square in the middle there. And then I'm going to put one yellow wall there, and then one black wall there. And then with the red wool, I'm just going to go around the rest of it, just to symbolise the Lego logo in some sort of way. And after that, with some yellow concrete, I'm going to place one either side of the logo here. Then I'm just going to make it out by one more. And then with a trapdoor, just going to place it on the edge of each one there. And then with the yellow concrete, I'm just going to place it in a row of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. And then with the carpet, I'm just going to top that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to leave a gap of 2 here, and then place it on the rest. And then in this gap of 2, I'm just going to add a pressure plate and just a stair for the till. So next up, I'm just going to add some Lego Man statues. So I'm going to go 2 blocks across from the desk, and then I'm going to place one yellow concrete either side, just like this, and then one white in the middle. And then I'm just going to build this up so it's 4 high, and the white just 3 high, just like this. And then with the concrete, I'm going to place one either side again, and then one in front, and then just a white to fill that there. And then with the concrete, I'm just going to top that off, just like this. And then for the Lego Man with an armor stand, I'm just going to place that there. And then I'm going to add, and then this is just dyed armor. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to place blue leather boots there. some leather pants, red leather tunic, and then I've got a Lego figure head here, courtesy of Minecraft Heads, the best website ever. I'll put the link to all the heads that I've used in the description below. Yeah, so we got our own little Lego man there, and then all I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cover this up with glass, just like that. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna replicate this design on the other side here. So I'm just gonna do the exact same thing on this side. And then just for a little bit of extra decor outside, I've got some quartz slabs here. I'm just going to place 3 like that, just so it's in front of this yellow pillar here. And then I'm going to place 2 armor stands like this. And then I'm just going to dress them up with all this dyed armor again. So your blue boots, your blue pants, and tunic, putting them all on there. Just like this, and then topping them off with the Lego heads. And that'll give you 2 little minifigures outside the shop. Now I'm just going to add a few Lego sets to the store now. So I've got some quartz slabs here, and then just 3 away from the wall here, I'm going to place 2. I'm going to leave a block and a half a gap, and then place another 2 on top. Then I'm going to leave a gap of 1, and just repeat that 2 more times. Just like that. And then with another custom head, which is this is probably one of my favourite custom heads. This is a custom head this is a Lego set custom head, so as I see, if I place them, it looks like little Lego sets, and I think that's quite nice. So I'm just going to place them on each shelf, just like this. So from this point here, I'm going to go across 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place 1 there, and then I'm just going to go all the way around with this yellow concrete, and then going up 1 here. Then I'm just going to place all the boxes around it. Like this, and on top I'm just going to add some carpets, just like that. Then I'm going to leave a gap of 6, and then I'm just going to mirror what I've done on that side. So again, placing all the Lego boxes and carpets on top. There we are, so we've got a good few Lego sets in here now, which is quite nice. So if you don't have any access to any Minecraft heads, I have found a banner design that can be used instead of the boxes here. So I'm just going to use a bit of both, because why not? So with some yellow concrete here, I'm going to place 3 first in a row like that. Then 3 behind, then on top. And then just going up by 1 more. Just like this, as like a display shelf. I'm going to do a similar thing in the corner here. So 3 either side. Make a square, then just building it up. And then I've just got a little banner design here, which I just place in front. So it kind of simulates a Lego set, just like that. So I'm just going to do that there, and on this side as well. Just like that. And for this banner design, you're just going to need a blue banner, so I'm just going to put that in there. Conversely, with some light blue dye, just going to do that first. Just like this. And then with some yellow, I'm just going to get a little side bit like this. And then with a red, just going to add a little red corner like that. And then I'm going to add some blue dye. And then just cover all that up just like this. And then finally, with some more blue dye, just going to add a border. And then that's how you create the little banner here. So next, I'm just going to add a bit of extra scenery to the Lego store. So I'm going to build a little Lego tube model, which I think is what they have in London. So with some blue wool here, I'm just going to go across 3, just like that. And then I'm going to go across 4, just there. And then again, another 3 on that side. And then I'm just going to build this wall up with white wool by 2. Just going all the way around. Just like that. And then just some more wool on top. With some red wool, just going to place 2 there. Then 1 black stained glass there. 1 wool. And then some more red wool there. And then finally, with a banner, just going to place it there. And then I'm going to add another little Lego. And then going to add another little Lego man there. Just like that. There we have it. That is the final Lego store. Thanks for watching this tutorial and have a good day.